Good day, make-believers and brick builders. Today I want to show you a MOC. This is my own creation that I created inspired by the Series 17 collectible minifigure Retro Spaceman. This is a Retro Spaceman saucer, flying saucer spaceship. When I saw the Retro Spaceman, he just screamed out to me, crying for his own theme, his own vehicle to travel the universe. In fact, I imagine an entire world based on just this single character, and this is the very beginning of that world. This is a spaceship based on, you know, an old flying saucer, kind of a retro flying saucer. I think that this Spaceman, you know, is sort of a 40s, 50s, 60s kind of view of what the future would be. So this spaceship design is a throwback to that era as well. Me and my friends at the Troutdale Build League are calling this guy Brick Rogers, as inspired by Buck Rogers of the 25th century, and of course filling in the commonly used Lego descriptor word brick. This MOC features right around 100 authentic Lego bricks. One of my favorite things about this spaceship is that the bottom layer of Lego is actually an odd number of studs wide. You can see this is an 8 by 8 and this is another 8 by 8, and there's one stud width between here. So the bottom is actually 17 studs wide, but the second layer of the saucer here is actually an even number of studs wide. So I accomplished that by, let's see if there's an easy, let's see if I can pop this off and show you here. Yeah, okay, so by basically just throwing some, you know, 1x1 rounds in there in the center of 4 studs, and that just kind of jumps this perfectly. That's actually kind of a cool thing. We could pretend that this guy's got to, like, jettison. Anyway, so that perfectly puts the even number of studs in this layer right in the center of the odd number of studs in each direction in this layer. So the bottom of the saucer here, to accomplish that odd number around, I didn't try to make it symmetrical from side to side or back to front, but instead I used a radial symmetry of a bunch of wing pieces all pointing around the bottom of the ship in the same direction. And then I have one of these kind of 4x4 cone pieces on the bottom that kind of looks like a booster, but it also makes the ship kind of appear to be hovering when it is set on a flat surface. Here is a Photoshop image that I created of the Brick Rogers flying saucer flying through space. I would love to hear what you think about this thing in the comments section below. I'm going to list this for sale in my online shop, and everything sold in my online store goes to support great content for Brick Replay, Toy Replay, and my other YouTube channels. Thank you all so much for watching. Play on, make-believers!